Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to spritz my hair a bit more. Whew, okay. Situated. Hey guys, it's me Liz, and today I decided to do an April favorites video because I watch a few favorites videos and they always seem really cool to me. I like seeing what other people recommend for makeup or hair or even just like TV shows or food. You know, it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's what I decided to do, and you are more than welcome to check out any of the products. If I can link any of them below, I will for you, so definitely check the description box for all of that. And here we go. Okay, so the first favorite that I have is makeup related, and this is a mascara by Too Faced called Better Than Sex, and I will be honest, it pretty much is. But don't be fooled by the title if, you know, it's off-putting to you. It's a very great mascara. It has the normal bristles on it, not plastic. I've been using this since probably March when I bought it on spring break, and I love it. Like, I'm wearing it now, so you know, you can see how elongated my lashes have gotten. They're very voluminous, and that's what I really like about this mascara. It is a little more on the pricey side, so it was about $23 when I got it at Ulta, but I mean, you know, it's lasted me until the end of April and it's still going strong, so check it out if you want to. My next makeup product I unfortunately don't have on me because I used it all and I haven't gotten around to buying a new one, but it is the Kardashian Beauty Fill Me In Brow Pencil, I believe is what it's called. And I got mine in the dark brown because I really like strong brows, as you can probably tell right here, but I don't have it on today, so not a good representation. But you know what works really well? I didn't expect to get their brand because I've never really watched the Kardashians before, but it was something that I just decided to go for, and I was really happy with it. So I know I'm going to be getting another one very soon when I get to go back home. So definitely check that one out if you want to. My next beauty product is hair related, and I have been using this one also since March. I had gotten quite a few things when I went to Ulta in March, and so this one is another bottle because I had run out of the first one and I was able to pick this up at Walmart really quickly. And this is the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. And all you gotta do is, you know, you take the cap off, and it has like one of the little spritzer things, and this you can hold down and spray around, and you just like get into the roots of your hair and like really scrub it in, rub it in, whatever you want to do with it. And once all the white powder is gone, then your hair just looks like you came out of the shower, but without, you know, getting the wet effect. So it's really nice, and I definitely recommend it. This was pretty cheap actually. I think it was somewhere between $5 and $8, so you know, check it out. My first one didn't really last me that long, but this one's been lasting me a while, so definitely check it out if you need a new dry shampoo. My next hair product, and my final hair product, is the Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray, and I have used this today. If you can hopefully see my hair looking somewhat wavy and everything, and I use this just, you know, you spritz it in your hair a bit. I'm not going to do it now because I just did, and you know, you scrunch it up like this, and it should give you hopefully somewhat to this effect, or maybe a little bit nicer, because my hair is really thick, so I have a bit of trouble with, you know, holding curls and everything like that. But this also has an amazing smell. So, you know, like, not only does it work really well, but you know, you can just like smell your hair and fall in love. It has a little bit of like a beachy scent, but like, I don't know how to describe it. More kind of a perfumey beach scent. It's really nice. So if you're looking for a sea salt spray to give you those beachy waves for this summer, then I definitely recommend this one. And it's about the same price as the dry shampoo. So definitely affordable. Alright, my next April favorite is a food favorite, and this actually started, I believe, in March too. Every year the Girl Scouts go around selling their cookies, and if you're from America, you'll know exactly what that is. And so my roommate asked me if I wanted to buy some from her cousin who was selling some. So I ended up getting 2 boxes, and then my mom ended up buying me another box. And so these are my favorite cookies in the entire world. They are the Thin Mints. It's just chocolate and like a little bit of like, it says crisp wafers covered in chocolatey coating made with natural oil of peppermint. And so it just gives like a little bit of a minty flavor to it. And these are just so good. Like, I can't recommend any of the other cookies because this is the only one that has my heart. I used to really like the Samoas, but those ones, I eventually got over the coconut on them because I'm not a huge fan of coconut now, but those ones are basically chocolate and coconut. So if you're really into that, you can check those ones out too. But I've been eating these all the time. Like, I can just pop one in my mouth and then I need to have at least 5 more or I'm gonna go crazy. So yeah, if you didn't get to pick up your Girl Scout cookies yet, I don't think they're selling them anymore this year. But definitely check them out next year because these are really good. And you can only get them in the season when they're selling them. So definitely try and find a Girl Scout troop and get some of your cookies. Alright, my next favorites are going to be TV shows, and these are basically the TV shows that I've been keeping up with for the past couple months probably. So the first TV show that I try and watch every night is Dancing with the Stars, and they do this twice every year, so it's something that I like to try and catch every now and again if I can. I have a night class, so it makes it difficult to make it back on time. But I will be able to finish it, you know, before the season is over at home, which is really nice. On that show, I root for Riker and Allison, Team Rallison all the way, you know, because you can see my R5 poster behind me. Like, is it really a question who I root for? Probably not. So I vote for them every night at 10 o'clock because I live on the East Coast, so I'm allowed to call in, and basically every single night they have a different number of votes you can do for each team, and they also have online voting. So if you watch the show, or even if you don't, you can go online and vote for Team Riker and Allison, or you could call in to 1-855-234-5608 to vote for Riker and Allison too. And I highly recommend you do because he has been doing so well on the show. He's usually been within the top 3 of the leaderboard, which is amazing, and I'm really proud of him. So yeah, or otherwise check out the show if you'd like to. Everyone is so great. You can totally see the progression of the celebrities dancing on the show, which is amazing. So that's a show I've been keeping up with. Another show that I like to watch in my free time, which I have trouble keeping up with sometimes, is Bob's Burgers. And with Bob's Burgers, I haven't started from season 1, so I just watch whatever's available to me online, and I mean, it's hard to keep up with sometimes because I never really know the schedule of the show, but I seem to be doing pretty well right now, and I think I've seen all of season 5, which is the one going on right now, and I've seen most of season 4, but unfortunately I haven't seen most of the other seasons, so it's a lot to catch up on. But I really enjoy it because it makes me laugh a lot, and it's an appropriate adult, funny, animated show, so I really appreciate that. And it's good, so you should check it out. Alright, my last bits of favorites are going to be music because considering my major at college, I figure it would be wonderful for me to use this opportunity to talk about music and my favorites of the moment. In case you were wondering what the future music industry holds in their hearts for their favorite music. That did not sound the way I wanted it to, but in case you want to know what my type of music is and what I've been loving, then keep watching. My first pick for music is Let's Not Be Alone Tonight by R5. This song I've been listening to in like the early April weeks of the month, and it's a really catchy song. I originally wasn't that big into it when they came out with it, but it really grew on me, which I'm really glad it did because it's a really wonderful song. And it's got a really catchy chorus, so you know, it's something everyone can sing along to, and those are my favorite songs. Anything that I can sing along to will get a thumbs up from me. So that is definitely a favorite right now, and if you even want more info, R5 is doing a tour this summer called the Sometime Last Night Tour, and they are going to be going around America, and I'm sure they're, you know, going to have a European leg of the tour and jump over to a couple other countries. So I'm going to see them in New Hampshire because that's where I'm from. Woohoo. I know they have shows in Boston, they have shows in California, in New York, in Florida, in Texas, you know, they're going all around. So definitely check out their tour dates. And I'm sure there's definitely tickets left, so don't feel like you have to rush. But if you want to go see a great show, then I definitely suggest going to see R5. My dad said it was one of his favorite shows to see, and he's gone to Aerosmith and Led Zeppelin, I think, and like all these really big rock bands. So, you know, it's kind of cool to hear him say that like R5 was one of his favorite shows to go to. So if that doesn't help you out, then I don't know what will. But my second favorite for music is See You Again by Wiz Khalifa featuring Charlie Puth. And this is not my type of music usually. I don't go for rap music. It's not my genre, not my style. But this one really caught on to me for some reason. I listened to it, there's the lyric video and everything, and so I watched that. And it was really Charlie Puth's part that got to me. I really loved the chorus of it. His falsetto is really great. And, you know, it was that kind of rap song where, like, you know it's going to be more pop just because it has that sound to it. And there was, like, piano with it. And even the rap, you know, it wasn't about, like, drugs or sex or anything. It was about, you know, talking to a friend after it's been a really long time of seeing them, or, you know, just catching up a bit. So it was really cool to me, and I really enjoy the song. It's from Fast and Furious 7, so if you've seen that movie, you'll know exactly what the song is, and it's really popular right now, so you probably would have heard it on the radio too. But yeah, so that's definitely been one of my favorites right now. Alright, my third favorite for music, I'm going to try and wrap this up a bit quickly, is Your Love by The Outfield. This is a song that I've loved for so long. I don't even know the first time I heard it. My dad played it for me probably when I was younger, and ever since the first time I heard it, it's just been one of my favorites. It's something that I love to sing along to. It's just really catchy. It has a really good hook. The instrumentation is amazing. You know, you just really get that guitar vibe from it, but at the same time, it still has a little bit of a pop sound to it. So I really enjoy that song, and I remember my roommate walking in on me singing that, and I honestly didn't even care because I will sing that song for eternity. Alright, my last music favorite is not a song, but a band, which is pretty huge for me because I don't just fall for bands, you know, every week, every month. It usually only happens like once a year or even longer than that, if anything. So after going on to YouTube, I came across, I was looking at like music videos because I just really wanted to listen to music at that point, and so, you know, I was going through all the I was going through like classic rock, and then it turned into pop punk and like all of that stuff. So there was like Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco and all of that stuff. And somehow, I can't remember how it happened, I think I must have put on some Taylor Swift because I must have just wanted to change to Taylor Swift. And then I came across a video for the Vamps. And I was like, oh, I know their song Somebody to You featuring Demi Lovato, and if you don't know the song, you should look it up because it's a really great song. So I played that song because I was like, you know, I really haven't heard this in a while. I want to listen to it again. And if you watch Austin and Ally, you'll know that Lauren Morano was in the music video, and it was really cool. So I watched that and, you know, gave it some time. A couple weeks later, I was watching 5 Seconds of Summer interviews, and I was like, okay, well, I want to watch a bunch more of these interviews because they're really cool. And in the sidebar, I saw a video for the Vamps doing an interview, like the same style of interview that 5 Seconds of Summer had done. So I decided, you know what, why not? I'll check them out. I haven't really checked them out, so I might as well. I did. It was a long night. That's all I can say. Literally, I was watching these videos until midnight or later, probably for like the last 5 nights or so. I was finding every interview I could find, just watching it over and over. I was listening to their music. I remember the 3rd night I officially listened to their album for the first time. There were a few songs that didn't really catch on to me at that time, but I listened to it a 2nd time and then a 3rd time, and they really started to get to me. So, you know, I'm like a fan of all of their songs on their first album, and it was really cool because I was watching a bunch of their cover videos that they've done, because they've done a lot and they're so good. Like, you have to watch. My favorite one is Twist and Shout, personally. I think that's really cute, and you know, Brad sounds really good on it, and the guitars and drums and everything just sounds so good. But if you don't want to hear that one, then they do Bop by Hanson, which was also a really good cover. But the one cover that really made me say, okay, that's it, I love this band, it's official, like I actually said out loud that it was official, was I watched a cover that James McVeigh did of A Drop in the Ocean. And if you're a 5 Seconds of Summer fan, you'll know that Luke Hemmings did a cover of A Drop in the Ocean. So I decided that would have been the major factor that would make me fall for them, is if James sounded really good on that track, then I'd be all over them. And he did. He sounds amazing. So that is my really #1 recommendation for you, is to look up James McVeigh cover of A Drop in the Ocean by Ron Pope. And that's another really good song if you want to check that out, just saying. So it was really cool to me to find this band so late into their career, I guess. Like, they've been doing this for probably 2 or 3 years now, but the really cool thing is they're doing their first American tour. So I came at like the perfect time, and so I'm really planning on getting tickets to that. They're only $25. Like, can you believe it? $25 for a ticket to that kind of show. So that was really cool. They're going to be playing at the House of Blues in Boston, so that's the show that I'm going to go to, hopefully. I gotta persuade my parents to let me get a 3rd set of concert tickets for this year. But considering they're so cheap, I'm sure they're going to let me. And, you know, it's really great experience for me, as I really know the industry. I'm learning about the industry side of music more now, and it's always interesting to me to go to these concerts and see everyone setting up and what jobs people are doing. So it's more than just the fact that I get to go see a band. But, you know, I'm really excited, and if I can, and if it's not expensive, I might try and get some VIP tickets. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out, but it's something that I'm definitely gonna check out. So if you have kept with me through this entire ramble, then check out the Vamps, and you know, good for you, because all I do is talk. It's really bad. Alright, so that is my April favorites video. If you like this idea and you enjoy me doing these, give this video a thumbs up. I'm sure that, you know, all the other videos will be a bit shorter, as I'm not rambling on about bands as much and more just songs for months. And that's probably what most of them will consist of, is favorite songs of the month. considering there's always something new coming out, and I haven't really, you know, explored much makeup and other stuff like that. So definitely more towards the music side for April favorites. Or not everything is an April favorites, I guess, for my favorites videos. So if you like it, definitely give it a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions for me for other videos, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what your April favorites are. And if you want me to do one for May, let me know that below too, because that would be really helpful since I am starting to run out of ideas for videos now. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you are already subscribing, thank you so much. It means so much to me. You know, it's still just starting up and I don't really have that many videos up, but I'm really trying to get into the hang of it more because this is something I'm actually really enjoying. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye! Hey guys, it's me, Liz, and today I decided to do an April favorites. Retry that. You got this. My next makeup product, So, my first pick for music is... I should have thought about this more. But only check it out if you want to. Don't feel pressured, because that was stupid. But don't feel for... I'll just continue on. Okay. My second favorite for music is... Why didn't I think about this more? Alright, my last favorite for music... No.